All right, guys. So, my favorite time of the year, one of the best times of the year every year, it's March Madness. It's bracket time.
It's better when U of A's in it, but it's still pretty good.
Yeah, we're a little salty that U of A just blew ass this year and didn't even make the fucking tournament. But so we're all in ESPN bracket pool together, competing against each other so you can get the bragging rights of who had the best bracket this year. So we're gonna take you guys through our picks, literally game by game. We're gonna go through all, starting from the round of 64 all the way to the title game. We're gonna go through each one of our picks and who we got. Am I wrong there, or is that what we just said?
No, I was looking at both picks earlier.
Oh. All right. So we'll start in the East just because that's how it defaults on my phone. Please, God, don't tell me anybody picked the 16 seed to beat Duke.
No.
Then we got the 8-9 VCU and UCF. I went UCF, personally.
I went UCF as well.
That's VCU.
All right.
Well, so I already got one wrong, so there goes your $1 million.
Then we got the 5-12, Mississippi State taking on Liberty. I went Mississippi State.
As did I.
As did I.
Then we got the 4-13, Virginia Tech and St. Louis. I took Vitech.
As did I.
As did I.
Then we got the 6-11, Maryland plays the play-in winner of, I think it's Belmont and Temple.
Yes.
I took the play-in winner, personally.
I took Maryland.
I took the playing winner.
All right.
Guess I'm the only one winning $1 million.
Then we got the 3-14, LSU and Yale. I went LSU.
I went Yale.
Well,
He's taking Yale.
I said LSU.
LSU's coach isn't even there right now, and they're in turmoil, so.
Boy, he wants that 14-3 upset. Then we got the 7-10, Louisville, Minnesota. I went Minnesota, actually.
I went Louisville.
I went Louisville.
All right.
Strippers.
Strippers equals tournament success.
Yes.
Yeah, I know them strippers.
Then we got the 2-15.
Looking for strippers and cocaine.
Michigan State taking on Bradley. I took Michigan State.
Michigan State.
Michigan State.
All right. Do you want to just go through all the round of 64 games before we move into the round of 32?
Sure. I'll go through the West.
All right.
Gonzaga versus Dickinson. I don't even know the first one. The Old Forest.
I don't know what it is.
Forrest Whitaker Dickinson.
Maybe Fort. I don't know.
I don't even know what it is. I went Gonzaga.
I went Gonzaga as well.
Gonzaga.
Syracuse, Baylor in the 8-9. I went 9 seed Baylor.
I went 8 seed Syracuse.
I went Syracuse.
Jim Boeheim. Get it done.
Baylor Bears football team in trouble. Number 5 Marquette versus 12 Murray State.
I'm buying the hype around John Morant. I'm going Murray State.
I picked Murray State.
I was gonna pick them, but I think Marquette
But you picked wrong.
overall is a better team. I went Marquette. Number 4 Florida State playing 13 Vermont. I went Florida State.
Same.
Same.
Did you pick a single upset? Or
I did.
Apparently not.
I was the one that picked.
You picked one of the.
I picked the Belmont and Temple one. Too.
Yeah. You picked the play.
he's got an 11-6. That's right.
Well, the VCU was the.
So then we got 6.
You picked the 9 over the 8.
I was
Look at you.
Murray State. I just picked Murray
Go down on a limb.
Shut up. Literally the one before I picked the upset. Asshole.
Let me know when you get a 14/3 ballsy pick in there.
Actually, I think. No, it might be another 12-5.
All
We'll
right,
see.
go forward.
Buffalo 6 seed playing the play-in Arizona State or St. John's. I went play-in team.
I went playing team.
I'm going Buffalo. They're solid.
Texas Tech 3 seed, Northern Kentucky 14 seed. I went Tech.
Tech.
7 seed Nevada. I'm still in the right. Yeah. 7 seed Nevada playing 10 seed Florida. I went Florida.
Florida as well.
Florida.
And then 2 seed Michigan playing 15 Montana. I went Michigan.
Michigan.
Yeah, they're my winner, Michigan.
Well, take us through the South, though.
We already said our winners before we even started this.
I know.
Oh, I spoiled it for them.
We were saving the suspense, but
Oh,
Just go through the South.
they lose second round.
I'm waiting for like 5 minutes from now when you didn't think Michigan would win it. Like, oh shit!
Jokes on you, I'm going to change it. All right. We're going to go down to the dirt of South.
And we already know you changed Yale, so you're welcome.
That's a no. All right, we got number 1 Virginia versus number 16 Gardner Webb. I got Virginia.
Virginia. I'm hoping they don't repeat and we do lose another 16-1.
That would be horrible.
I actually don't give them much credit. They don't go too far in mine. All right. We got number 8 Ole Miss versus 9 Oklahoma. I said Oklahoma.
As did I.
Same.
Then we got number 12 Oregon versus number 5 Wisconsin. I got Oregon.
I went Oregon as well.
Oregon.
Ride the
Big
hot hand.
upset. Oh.
Gotta ride the hot hand.
All right. Then we got number 4, Kansas State versus number 13, UC Irvine. I went Kansas State.
Irvine.
Whatever.
I went Kansas State as well.
Kansas State.
All right. Number 6, Nova, reigning champs versus number 11, St. Mary's. I got Nova.
I went Nova as well.
Now the kind.
St. Mary's.
The defending
They
champs.
just
did
took
beat
out
them.
Gonzaga.
They did beat Gonzaga.
Fair point.
Gonzaga got tired of pooping on everyone. They gave them a break.
As Ben said, you got to ride the hot hand.
They want to get another whack team in there.
They're about to get whacked. All right. I got number 3, Purdue versus number 14, Old Dominion. Hey, I was right. They're playing Old Dominion. But I picked Purdue.
Purdue.
All right. Number 7, Cincinnati. Number 10, Iowa. I got Cincy.
Cincy as well.
I went Iowa.
Oh. All right, then to wrap it all up, got number 2, Tennessee. Number 15, Colgate. Toothpaste. Yep. Damn it, you beat me to it. I was like, wait, is it floss? What is it? Number 2, Tennessee.
Tennessee. All right, I'll take us through the Midwest then. So last one of the round of 64 games. So 116, North Carolina, unanimous.
Yep.
All right.
Versus Iona. They deserve their name to be called out before they die.
All right. And then we got the 8-9 Utah State taking on Washington. I went Utah State.
I went Washington.
Pac-12. They're staying with it. I am not. 5-12. Auburn, New Mexico State. I went Auburn.
I went New Mexico State.
As did I.
Woo!
Actually,
Apparently they are killing their brackets in the Midwest.
Actually, little spoiler. I think they're my Cinderella. I mean, they don't go all the way to the final four.
Can we just get through the round 64 before you
Yes.
tell the rest of your bracket?
Go for
it. Then we got the 4-13
Send
Kansas
us up.
playing Northeastern. I went Kansas.
I went Northeastern.
Woo! Ben
I have
loves these 13-4s.
He ain't Kansas anymore.
I have a 12-13, yep.
Then we got 6-11. Iowa State taking on Ohio State. I went Iowa State.
I said Ohio State.
I said Ohio State as well. I have a lot of upsets in this region.
Why should you say region like that? Then we got the 3-14 again. Let's see. Houston taking on Georgia State. I'm going Houston.
Houston. Okay.
I was like,
he's going to do it.
No, I did Houston in that one.
Then we got the 7-10 Wofford taking on Seton Hall. I went Seton Hall.
As did I.
I went Wofford.
And then rounding it out, Kentucky taking on Abilene Christian. I'm taking Kentucky.
Kentucky. Fried chicken.
All right.
So I went 5 upsets in 8 games in the Midwest.
Woo!
9, 12, 13, 11, and 10.
All right. So you want to go back up to the East and then work back down again?
Sure.
All right. So we'll go to the round of 32. Take us through it, Ben.
All right. Well, I had Duke playing UCF with Duke advancing.
Same.
I had Duke VCU, Duke advancing.
Then I had Mississippi State, Virginia Tech advancing.
Same matchup. I had Mississippi State advancing.
Same matchup, Virginia Tech.
Then I had Maryland playing Yale, and I had Maryland advancing.
I had the play-in winner playing LSU, and I have LSU advancing.
Okay.
I have the exact same as TJ. LSU beating the play-in.
And then I had Louisville playing Michigan State, and I had Michigan State advancing.
I've got Minnesota playing Michigan State advancing.
Michigan State over Louisville for me. Ooh, we got an update. Belmont leads Temple 63-57.
All right, both takes to the West.
So we either have Belmont or Temple lose to LSU, as we just said. All right, going to West. So for me, first matchup, Gonzaga versus Syracuse. I got Gonzaga. Moving on.
Same matchup. I have Syracuse pulling the upset.
I had Gonzaga, Baylor, Gonzaga winning.
Wow. Syracuse, eh?
Gonzaga bouncing around 32. You heard it here.
Has been a trend for them.
Bounce. Sorry, no R. Kelly. My bad. Edit that out. Murray. I have Murray State versus Florida State. Florida State winning.
Same matchup, same result for me.
I have Florida State playing Marquette, and Florida State winning.
We got ASU. The play-ins. Sorry, versus Texas Tech. Texas Tech wins.
I have Buffalo playing Texas Tech. Texas Tech moving on.
I have Texas Tech versus playing Texas Tech moving on.
All right. And then last one in the West, Florida and Michigan. Michigan wins.
Same matchup, same result for me.
Yep, Florida playing Michigan. Michigan wins.
Take us to the dirty south.
I am taking us to the dirty south. So we got. I've got Virginia playing Oklahoma with Virginia advancing.
Same.
Virginia, Oklahoma, Virginia advancing. Yep.
Then I've got Oregon playing Kansas State. I have Oregon advancing.
Same.
I have Kansas State.
Then I've got St. Mary's Purdue with St. Mary's advancing.
I have Villanova Purdue with Purdue advancing.
I have Villanova, Purdue, Villanova advancing.
Whoa, all different.
Woo! And then I've got Cincinnati and Tennessee with Tennessee advancing.
I have Iowa, Tennessee, Tennessee advancing.
I have Cincinnati, Tennessee, Cincinnati advancing.
Man, we're all on different pages. All right, man, finish it off in 32.
All right, I had North Carolina playing Washington, North Carolina advancing.
Same result.
North Carolina, Utah State with North Carolina advancing.
Then I had New Mexico State playing Northeastern with Northeastern advancing.
I've got Auburn, Kansas, and Auburn advancing.
I have New Mexico State, Kansas, New Mexico State advancing.
Man, we are just on completely different pages now.
I have Ohio State playing Houston with Houston advancing.
I have Iowa State playing Houston with Iowa State advancing.
I have Ohio State, Houston, Ohio State advancing. There we go.
Okay. All right, so Bubba's got Ohio State advancing. I'll just pick it up. And then Seton Hall playing Kentucky. I have Kentucky advancing.
Same matchup, same result for me.
Wolford, Kentucky, Kentucky advancing.
All right. So Bill, take us through the East Sweet 16 matchups.
All right. Duke, Virginia Tech. I've got Duke advancing.
Same.
I've got Duke, Mississippi State with Duke advancing.
Then Michigan State, LSU, Michigan State advancing.
Same matchup, same result for me.
I have Maryland, Michigan State advancing.
All right, then we go to the West. And I've got 8 seed Syracuse taking on 4 Florida State, and I've got Syracuse moving through.
I've got Gonzaga playing Florida State moving through.
Gonzaga, Florida State, Gonzaga moving through.
Yeah, we differ a lot once we got past the round of 64. And then I've got Texas Tech playing Michigan, and I've got Texas Tech moving on.
Same matchup, but I have Michigan moving on.
Same as Ben. Michigan moving on.
All right.
In the South, I had Virginia playing Oregon. Wanted to pick Oregon, but I went Virginia.
Same. Literally same thought process and everything. But I am giving Virginia the credit. Not necessarily they deserve, but I'm just giving them credit. I think they're going to move on.
Virginia, Kansas State, with Virginia moving on.
And then I have Purdue playing Tennessee, with Purdue moving on.
I've got St. Mary's, Tennessee, and I've got St. Mary's moving on. I don't believe in Tennessee at all.
I have Nova, Cincinnati, Nova moving on.
Yeah, well, Bill really didn't believe in Tennessee.
Nova repeat.
I like Jay Wright.
Go through the Midwest.
Midwest. All right. North Carolina, New Mexico State, North Carolina.
I thought you were about to keep riding that Cinderella there. I got North Carolina, Auburn with North Carolina moving on.
I had North Carolina, Northeastern, and I went North Carolina.
And to wrap it up, Ohio State, Kentucky. Got Kentucky, though, moving on.
I've got Iowa State, Kentucky with Kentucky moving on.
I have Kentucky, Houston with Kentucky moving on.
All
I
right.
feel like we're going to get to almost the same.
All right, so then we move to the Elite Eight. Things get interesting in the East. I've got Duke, Michigan State, and I've got Michigan State taking them out.
I went Duke, Michigan State, and I went Duke.
I went with Ben. Duke making it out of Michigan State.
God, that's going to be a good game. That is how it pans out.
Hopefully better than the one earlier this year.
All right, Ben, go through the West.
Oh, it's just
Yeah, the one game.
One for now, yeah.
I've got Florida State playing Michigan, and I've got Florida State.
It's so weird because my matchup is just both of the different teams. Either of those. I've got Syracuse playing Texas Tech, and I've got Texas Tech moving through.
I have Gonzaga, Michigan moving through.
And then let's do the next one, Bill, for you can the bottom.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I keep thinking it's the same one. And then I've got Virginia playing Purdue going through.
He's got Purdue as a Final Four team.
Yes.
Wow, I've got Virginia playing St. Mary's with Virginia moving through.
I have Virginia, Nova going through.
Nova repeat.
Nova train.
That Nova King.
Okay, last one. North Carolina, Kentucky. So I got a pretty damn nice matchup there. Kentucky moving through.
Same matchup, but I went North Carolina.
Same as Ben. Same matchup, but North Carolina's pushing through.
All right, Final Four. I would just say list off your Final Four.
So for my Final Four, I've got Michigan State playing Texas Tech, and I've got Virginia playing North Carolina.
I've got Duke playing Florida State, and I've got Purdue playing North Carolina.
I have Duke playing Michigan and Nova playing Kentucky.
Yeah, we literally don't have a single matching Final Four. We've only got North Carolina.
And me and him only have Duke together.
Man.
So in my title game, I've got Duke playing North Carolina. Duke wins.
Duke, North Carolina for the title.
Duke wins 67-60 was my score pick.
I've got Michigan State playing North Carolina, and I've got the Michigan State winning the title with a score of 85-80.
Damn, that's pretty good. I got Michigan playing Kentucky, with Michigan being the winner, 66-58.
Wow.
You went Michigan.
I did go Michigan.
So we've all got different picks. Guess I wanted the easy one of Duke, but Science too manly. Much as it pained me to pick them.
It's all right. One of the shoes will bust open, and you'll realize Jesus is telling him to sit down.
Jeez.
That was a bit drastic.
So
Not my fault.
we shall see.
Nike doesn't use the good Asians to build their shoes.
Wow.
It works.
Man, that delay. Does this one still do it fast? Oh, shit. I just canceled it. Nah, it still has
That's
it.
what she said.
Damn it.
We gotta figure out what's going on with that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Hey!
so you've heard our brackets.
Who is your winner, and why is it agreeing with me in Michigan?
I think you will find that is, well, not necessarily few and far between. It's not like that much of a long
It's
shot.
it's number 2.
Yeah, it's a 2 seed. I think you've got a 2-2 matchup. in your
I do.
title game. No.
I started dying laughing. I was
Because
watching.
this fucking your thing is number 2, your bracket.
We'll see. We'll see. When New Mexico State somehow gets all the way to the Elite Eight, you'll be coming Bilfy going, "What happened, Oracle? What happened?"
Yeah. Well,
Well, before we wrap it up, I was dying laughing at
That's what she
it.
said.
Was damn it! I can't even press the damn button.
That's what she said.
Goddamn button!
rush hour plug. Bang.
They're making a fourth one.
No. Don't do that.
They're making a fourth Rush Hour and a third Bad Boys.
Who's Jackie Chan gonna fight? The nursing home nurses? Like, what the hell?
He can still kick ass.
He probably can, but he's like 80. He's not that.
Okay, probably.
But
I think it was. I'm not even trying to name the show because I could be wrong. But it was like the 6 teams that can win it all. It was the 4 number 1s and 2 number 2s. I was like, how do I think outside the box?
yeah, this year was kind of interesting. I feel like it was really top heavy.
Oh, yeah.
Like more so than other years. It just seems like there's not a lot of teams that like seem likely to ride that Cinderella train.
Yeah.
To be honest, that's how it's been. Besides whatever has been happening these past 3-4 years, where there's all these, I would say there's more Cinderella stories. Fucking Loyola gets all the way to the
Yeah.
Final Four. But before that, I think it was how it is now, where it was the more consistency. It's your top-heavy teams with maybe one Cinderella. So I feel like it's normalizing, to be honest.
Yeah, that's the beauty of the tournament. Anything can happen. You know, it's a war. You go big or go home. You've got one shot. And it's not always the best team wins, it's just the best team that day. So we'll put up a poll. We'll see what people think. You know, who's got the right winner, who's got the best bracket. And then we'll keep you guys posted, you know, as the tournament progresses. You know, updating you who's doing the best, whose bracket is falling apart. Filth.
We'll see.
Let's put it this way: if the Midwest does not go according to plan, I will be at the bottom.
Yeah, you're fucked. If the Raspberry
I put all my chips in the Midwest.
You put it all on black. Here comes the 0-0.
Wow.
So we all lose. That's not good.
Wrong and in bet.
Boring. All right.
All right. So that's going to conclude this week's episode. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next week.